Hey Kyle, can you see me? You hear me okay?
Yeah, what's going on, brother?
Hey, just getting Jimmy back and potentially getting Raheem back. You've almost got the whole band together. How excited are you, and what are your expectations for when you finally get that opportunity to get the whole group together?
Extremely excited, man. It's been really cool in practice this week to look to my right. There's George. Look to my left. There's Brandon, Debo, Raheem, Jimmy across the way. Like that's exactly how we envisioned it in the off season, and it's great to finally have everybody healthy and in there together.
Kyle was just in there talking about the offensive line and how they sort of approach this week with a little bit extra vigor, I guess. Have you noticed that, and how do you think they're responding to what happened on Sunday night?
Yeah, I've definitely noticed that, and I think they're going to respond great because those guys take tremendous pride in what they do, run game and pass game. Like every one of those guys is extremely detailed, and they take pride in what they do. So I expect them to go out there have a really good showing, and I think those guys are going to kick some butt this week.
Kyle, who's the best current NFL alum from Harvard?
I feel like that's a trap question. I say me and I got I got love for my guys, so I'm gonna give you a and probably not the answer you want, but myself, Fitzpatrick, and Cameron Brate are for a three-way tie.
Kyle, you just talked about how finally you have the offense that you envisioned. How easy or how does it feel to have everybody back and kind of get back into the swing of things? Did it take a couple plays? Did it take a little bit of of time to get back into the swing with everybody out there?
I mean, personally for myself, I didn't feel that. Maybe for those guys individually, just having not been on the field recently, it might have taken them maybe a few plays to feel comfortable. But with me, I mean, I felt from my perspective that they looked phenomenal. I don't know, it's always tough to know exactly what they're thinking, but I thought they felt good. I felt like we came out there and were hitting on all cylinders right away.
Hey, Kyle Shanahan talked a lot last year about how he would call games just because of the defense you guys had, and it was kind of sometimes just take the air out of the ball and get out of there. Not to say the defense is going to fall apart this year, but they don't have a lot of key players, particularly at the moment. Might you guys have to have a different identity as far as not that you're going to have 48, 46 Saints games all the time, but might you have to do a little more heavy lifting this year? I don't know if that's making sense.
No, I understand the question, but there's I feel like that's something that you could it's easy to talk about when you're after the game, before the game, whatever. But once you're in the huddle, as an offensive player, never in my mind am I thinking, oh, I don't have to do as much because the defense has my back, or I need to do more. I got to help my defense. Every single play, every one of us is trying to do our absolute best, trying to do everything we can to go score. So maybe, I don't know if it changes, like Kyle said, maybe he called the game differently, but as a player, it really changes nothing for us.
We haven't talked to Jimmy since he got hurt. What's he been like behind the scenes, and what's his attitude like when he's trying to get healthy?
Typical Jimmy, man. He's just working his tail off, working, doing everything he can. Even in the past couple weeks that he hasn't played, anytime you ask him, "Hey, do you think you can play this week?" Yeah, 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 man. I definitely think I can play. I think I can play. So I know it's been really tough for him, not to be out there, and I think he always wants to give it a shot. But just been impressed with his work ethic never changes, whether he's healthy or not.
Doubling back from my earlier question, was Fitzpatrick, was he kind of looked at as you know a goal or somebody who can that kind of paved the way, can pave the way for an Ivy League player, or in your case, obviously someone from Harvard, to make it his age when he was already old when you were probably at Harvard?
Yeah, definitely a guy that, at myself as, a high school player, looking at different colleges, I had one Division I offer, that was Miami of Ohio, and I had all these Ivy League offers, and I see Harvard. They put Ryan Fitzpatrick in the NFL, Matt Burke, Isaiah Kasavinsky was a fourth-round linebacker for the Seahawks. And, I might not have spoken about it at the time, but deep down, that was my goal. I wanted to play in the NFL. And seeing other guys from Harvard who had paved the way and set that standard, and that really helped me choose them and let me know, like, this is a possibility. If these guys can do it, I can go out there and make this happen as well.
Did you enjoy that video? Make sure to check out these other ones.